sis, let me tell you. Hey, it's your sissies. You're listening to Sis, Let Me Tell You Podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Jess.
And I'm Jess.
We're starting out silly already. Yeah, absolutely. Yikes. We'll be seeing each other tomorrow, so we shall. And neither of us have packed a single item. Suitcase is clean, though. So is mine. I did mine today. I did it in record time.
Really?
Under an hour. Detangled, washed, styled, put away in under an hour. I was like, I'm going to chance it. And I did.
Did you deep condition it?
No.
You should have.
I rarely deep condition.
That's what you
Very rarely.
Focused on.
I don't have any deep conditioner. So I was like, well, that's out of them. That's out the routine, baby. Okay. I use new products. We'll see how that works.
Oh, God. Why? I said do your normal.
I know. You said do your normal, and I did. I twisted it. But I did use one new product. I replaced the curling custard. But you know I didn't care for that last curling custard, girl. So I was like, I'm willing to try something else.
Okay. Well, let's hope for the best then.
Let's.
Inshallah. Now, what I really hope is that the weather cooperates.
Yeah,
in Dallas. That's one thing I don't have time
to bring
for.
Some gel, but
It's
your gel don't be working. So I'll bring my own if I need to.
You don't like it, yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, girl, what is this stall city? Hey y'all, you cool cats and kittens. Join our Patreon. Follow us on all social media platforms that we have, which are most of them. It's all Sis, Let Me Tell You Podcast.
Easy.
We have a Facebook group. We have YouTube channel where you can watch us visually, our podcast episodes.
Yep, on Spotify too.
Spotify too. And just get in there. Do something. TikTok, Instagram, Threads. We've got it all.
Yeah. Let's jump into this episode.
All right.
Ooh. Spill it, sis.
Now is a perfect time for you to open up Instagram or Facebook to follow along with pictures and videos pertaining to what we're going to be chatting about. Do it now.
Do it good.
Okay. So there's a lot of things going on in Drake's world.
Besides getting dissed to all hell.
I mean, it's the allegations that were mentioned in the disses, girl. It's a lot. It's a lot. Him responding, all of it. Okay. Well, in addition to, there was some commotion outside of his Toronto home. Now, he ain't there, but still.
I was gonna say. Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't stay there. He hasn't been in Toronto in I don't know how long. But there was a shooting on his street. And I was like, the ghetto. Okay, right. So I'm going to read what TMZ said about it.
Okay.
It says, cops say the suspect in question fled a vehicle, although there's no official description available at this point of the vehicle. We don't know what type of car they were driving. Police have taped off the area, and there are boots on the ground.
Not boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground says, okay. The shooting appears to be tied to Drake explicitly, as there's a video of the officers on actual property that are starting to float around via local media outlets. Many are already jumping to conclusion that it may all be related to the very public beef he's in. Remember, Drake's been ensnared, very good word, in an ugly feud with Kendrick Lamar these past few weeks. While most of the bad blood has stayed in music, there have been nasty allegations hurled on both sides. Drake has claimed Kendrick is a woman beater and that one of his kids actually is not his. As for Kendrick, he's made salacious accusations against Drake too, which we know what most of them are. And another thing I saw was Drake's OVO store. I didn't even know this was a thing. Okay. It was tagged.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And I didn't pull that article up because I was just like, oh, I'll just mention it. I think it said Not Like Us, which is one of the songs that's a part of the dissing going back and forth. So, girl, not them picking sides and putting it to action. I'm sorry.
That's because when people are such big fans, girl, maniacs, they react in real life. Like a lot of these celebrities, reality stars is what I'm trying to say. A lot of reality stars will get death threats based on what happens on the show and stuff like that. That's so bizarre to me.
That is the strangest thing.
I'll never understand it. I don't care how big of a fan of someone I am. I'll never be that big of a fan. Never. You won't catch me.
No. Of anyone.
You couldn't pay me to be that fan.
That's
This
just
is a
so
rap
out
beef.
of character for us. Yeah, that's just
Not
so
everybody.
I like it would never. Nobody could pull me into doing something like that. Sorry,
No, never.
you won't catch me.
Oh, God. Well, did you see that someone tried to break into his Toronto mansion?
No.
Okay, that's what I had saw earlier. I pulled it up in case you didn't see it.
Okay, thank you.
It says a day after the shooting outside of Drake's Toronto residence, a person was detained by authorities following an attempted break-in. So it's very much targeted.
Oh shit. Okay.
And did you hear anything about the actual shooting? One person was injured. Anything else?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. There's something a little in this article. I'll just read it. It says law enforcement responded to the incident around 2 p.m. ET, Eastern Time, on Wednesday, May 8th. What's that? Yesterday, when the individual tried to access Drake's property, according to the police spokesperson, blah, blah, blah. Their identity was not disclosed due to them being apprehended under the Ontario Mental Health Act, which is wild to me because clearly we need more of this. The law allows authorities to detain someone for a psychiatric assessment if believed to be suffering from a mental disorder that poses a risk or self-harm. On Tuesday, May 7th, was the morning of the shooting. A man was found with a gunshot wound outside of Drake's home. The victim was identified. The victim, identified as Drake's security guard, was seriously injured and hospitalized. It was later confirmed that the assailant fled the scene in a vehicle.
Damn. Okay. So it's a security guard, which makes more sense.
Yeah, I mean, he was
Instead of
doing
it
his
being a
job.
random person.
Right.
Yeah.
So it could have been them trying to get in.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
And then
it
they
was a
tried
previous
again,
break in, and then
probably
they tried
knowing he was being hospitalized. They like, let me try
Possibly.
again, you know,
possibly.
breaking in to do what?
Girl, steal.
But why
Or just fucking
now?
shit up.
Why? It seems like it may be tied to, you know, all of this.
Oh,
the
I'm
whole
sure
rap
it
beef
is.
and all
I'm
that.
sure it is.
So it's just interesting that if you were gonna rob him, he's hardly ever in Toronto. You could have been done this. Like, I don't know. It just
It's
seems
definitely because of all of what's going on. Period. Oof. People love to take on somebody else's drama.
burdens, girl.
Yeah.
Right.
They don't have enough going on, clearly.
No, they don't. That's unfortunate.
Okay, well, speaking of drama, did you see that video of that male black teacher getting his hair taken down? No.
Hair taken down. No.
Yeah. Okay. Earlier this week, there was a video of a male science teacher. He's black. His name is Marquise White. Okay. And his video went viral because in the video, he's sharing... he's sitting in the classroom. It looks to be in the classroom, and he's videoing himself. And these must be high schoolers, middle schoolers, high schoolers, and they're taking down his braids, his hair in the video. So there was a lot of backlash.
based on what was going on in this video. I meant to rewatch it again so I could familiarize, remember what was being said, and I forgot to do that. But anywho, they're unbraiding. He's talking to the camera. He's talking to them. That's kind of what I get from it. And then now that we know who it is and people have obviously done some digging, he does this a lot. He records the students a lot and his interactions with them and stuff like that. A lot of people thought that this was inappropriate because, well, one, he's a male teacher. Two, there are young girls taking down his hair.
Oh, it was girls? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a mixed bag of student, Okay.
I mean, a young boy is not going to go and unbraid some other nigga's hair.
Well, I mean, I don't know what I
During
thought this was a teaching.
years at that.
No. I thought this was a teaching, like, let's learn about hair texture. I didn't know the premise of this video. Okay.
No, from what I saw, the teacher came back and had a lot to say, like in defense of his actions. But it sounds like he had a hair appointment immediately after school and did not have time to take his hair down. That's what he said. And he said he couldn't have taken it down the night before because they had camera crews or something. He had to do an interview or something at the school, so he needed his hair to look presentable. So he couldn't take it down until after that interview or the cameras were down. And then he had his hair appointment immediately after school. So he was like, the students had done what they were supposed to do. So he was rewarding them with extra kick it time. At the end of the day, they got to be done early. And I guess some of the girls were like, well, you take your hair down? And he was like, all right. So he, videoed it, live streamed it, whatever.
Okay. What kind of hair taking down are we talking about? Is it cornrows or loose?
No.
Single braids?
Plait braids.
They're like a lot of them?
No. He could have done that in 2 seconds.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at, because you didn't have time to take your hair down, yet you had time to set up this phone to live stream the takedown.
The school class wasn't over though. School was still going on while they were taking his hair down.
That's even stranger.
School was still going on, but he said that they could end class early because they had done well. They were being rewarded for something. So I guess some of the girls were like, oh, we'll help you take it down.
This was all a ploy. Yeah, you guys did so well today. I'm going to let you in class early. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to take my braids down. I'm late. That's what it's giving. What? This is the strangest thing I've ever heard.
Here's my thing. I don't think it's inappropriate per se because it's just hair. It's not, he wasn't saying anything inappropriate. They're not touching him inappropriately. They look extremely comfortable with him. They like him as a teacher.
Of course
I'm imagining, well, no, it doesn't seem like it's like that. It's kind of like we look up to him. He's cool. We're comfortable. We can be ourselves. And at that age, girls want practice doing hair. They want to do somebody's hair voluntarily. You'll let me take your braids down? Yes. Let me get in this hair. I mean, I could just imagine. Now, what I find inappropriate is that this is your job. So it's extremely unprofessional for you to do this. Mm-hmm. I think they're in Maryland.
Okay.
And the only girls I saw in the video were black. I'm assuming it's possibly a black school. So we also have to think about just culturally, it may not look it may not be as unprofessional to take your hair down while at work.
Jasmine, I'm going to stop you real quick.
Okay.
There really aren't many, if I can even think of one, instances where a student should be touching a teacher's hair.
We grew up in a white world, though.
Huh? What does that matter?
Like white schools. We wouldn't feel comfortable to do that.
Jasmine,
any of our teachers.
No, I'm not touching any teacher's hair. I had a black teacher
who,
and I don't remember her name.
Well, y'all wasn't that close then.
I just don't remember people's names. She had a short.
What school? What school was this?
Jasmine, you're asking me too many questions. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna.
I don't know of any black teachers other than.
Okay, well, I'm going to try and describe her. She was real chocolate skinned. And I remember the way she used to chew her food. All right, moving on.
You remember?
Yes, I remember that to a T, because she would be eating the same school lunch I just finished with, and I was just like, but seeing her eat it, I was like, damn, that look good. Like the way she would chew it, I'd be like, God, dog, what do you got? Okay, so she had a very short, kind of almost boxy, not like straight boxy, but it was kind of like that shape, and it was kind of tapered a little bit in the back, but it was like a shorter afro. And I mean, if I was going to touch anyone's hair, it probably would have been hers, and it never even crossed my mind. Why would I do that?
She didn't welcome you to do it. If she would have said, does anybody want to play in my hair, you'd be like, yes.
No, I'd be like, and do what? Guess whose hair we played in? Our grandma's. Perfectly okay to do that. It's weird. I'm going to be honest. It's weird.
A lot of people thought it was weird. Well, they are considering firing him for this.
Well, one shouldn't have recorded this.
That's another thing. That's like,
come on.
As a teacher, I'm probably not recording my students doing nothing. Because it could literally
the parents
be turned
didn't sign up for their kids to be recorded on whatever platform you're putting them on.
Well, they may have signed some sort of waiver or something. Who knows? But
Jasmine, to be on a live,
for him to, like, if he's done this before, he may have asked for their permission. Yeah, he could have.
Okay.
Who knows, sis? I'm trying to think of what else they said. That may have been it. But yeah, the school was thinking about firing him. Now, Cardi B has weighed in on this.
Oh. Okay, let's hear it.
She wanted to voice her opinion. Okay. And she is reflecting on the role of being a mother in this instance. And she's saying that she experienced discomfort at the thought of her daughter being involved in something like this. And that she doesn't agree with the teacher's dismissal. She does not believe that he should be fired. She thinks it may be inappropriate, and she would never want to see her daughter doing that with a male teacher, but he shouldn't be fired for it. This could easily be a lesson for him. Like, just, punish him and move on. And he'll learn from it, knowing, I can't do this moving forward. Oh, okay. I'm sure the school knows he posts other videos, and I'm sure they've seen other videos that he's posted. There's a teacher shortage right now. We need him. Obviously, his students love him. He may be a really great teacher, but he just crossed a line that he shouldn't have crossed.
Boo-boo. Yeah.
It could be fixed. Meanwhile, we got real racist teachers out here doing stuff.
Fair.
That you could be getting it in their ass. So,
that need to be fired for sure.
Yeah. For a lot of things. Caught on camera. Anywho. So, that's I was like, that's interesting.
I didn't see anything about that. Jeez.
Oh, okay. Well, good. I love when I surprise you with things. Educate you.
Okay, so this next topic is a free for all. The Met Gala occurred, and I just put a couple bullet points on here that I wanted to remember to touch on. Okay. We have a friend.
We talked about it before.
Last year, probably. We have a friend named Pierre. He's a stylist. So he's into fashion. He's all about it. And he
styles celebrities too. So
yes, Drew Sidora. And he posts his commentary. And it's the Met Gala specifically. And I wonder if it's because it has a theme every year. And so it's something different, something different to comment on.
I wish he would do them all, but.
Girl, who are you telling? Give me every look that crosses any red carpet. I don't care what it is. He could have done, what's her name? What's her name, sis? Not Kiki. What's her name? The one that was wrinkled? Okay.
Palmer. Not Palmer.
No, that's Kiki Palmer. What's her name? It starts with a K, though.
It does start with a K.
Kyla Pratt. That's was funny.
It's KP.
It sure is. Okay. Yeah, there's a connection there. But yes, he makes commentary on the Met Gala looks. Not all of them, because not all of them need to be commented on. But, and I mean, his reactions are
to die for. I mean, just
he posts them in his stories.
Yes, he posts them in his stories. So you got to go get them and look at them fast because they'll disappear. Yeah. But so we had a good kiki looking at those. Mm-hmm. Did you have anyone in particular from maybe his commentary that you wanted to bring up?
I just love the go to hell whenever he says go to hell. Those are my favorites. He talked bad about who? Kris Jenner. He always does. She always flops.
He said, here come this hoe or whatever.
This bitch doing here she come. And then it was some other one. What was it? Did I take a screenshot? I don't think I did. The themes, I never understand the themes. Okay. Never.
I should have mentioned that. This theme was the Garden of Time. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, some people took it very literally, and some people were like, to hell with that theme, and did whatever the fuck they wanted to do.
Okay.
Like Doja. Doja literally showed up in a drenched, wet, white tall tee. That's what she came in. I mean, it was clenching like she was in a wet t-shirt contest, clenching to her. She did not have a bra on. You could see boobed titties all through the t-shirt. It was very strange. Now, she did explain why she wore what she wore and why it was on theme. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready because I didn't hear the explanation.
Yeah, because I needed one. I'm like, bitch, what?
Explain.
You wanted
yourself.
to wear pajamas. That's what you wanted to do. Mm-hmm. Okay, so she said, I know that people are going to do flowers, but my flower of choice is the most used flower, cotton. So I wanted to do a white t-shirt also because a white t-shirt is timeless. So the garden theme with the flower and timelessness, time. Girl, let me tell you what. For me, it missed the mark. For me, I don't care what your explanation is. What is this?
That's cute and whatnot, but
yeah.
Wear that shit to the VMAs, baby.
Right, literally any other show. Also, I was trying to think like, how did the t-shirt dry as she's wearing it? Are they drenching her backstage with more water? She used hair gel.
Oh. Because I've seen other clothes that look wet.
I'm like, what? Yeah, so anyway. But did you have an outfit you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I have it pulled up.
Okay, ready. Bitch, what is this? I knew this was on some ADD shit. By the way that you said it, sis.
Why
are they fucking?
Girl, yeah, they mating. They were mating on the pool. They're two frogs. Toads.
Why would you take a picture of this and show me?
For pay, of course. Duh, he was with me. Duh. Okay, sidebar.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
Wait, just a quick sidebar because I can't help myself. Mm-hmm. Tracy gets the water off the top of the pool when it rains too heavy so that it doesn't ruin the tarp on top of the pool until we take it off. It's summertime. Mm-hmm. So he drains the water off with a pump so it goes into the yard. Well, we have tadpoles in the water. We have at least 10, 15 frogs at night. When you go out there, you can hear them, and you go with your flashlight, you see them, and they're all over the pool.
Oh, gosh.
I think they're toads, actually, because they're lumpy. But they're small.
Well, maybe they're young.
Yeah, maybe. They end up dying when we open the pool because they get stuck in the pool, and then they go in the...
Oh, the skimmer?
Yeah, the skimmer. And they get stuck, and they die. So we may have 3 or 4 every morning dead. It's sad. Anywho.
Oh, God.
Well, there are tadpoles on top of the thing. Tons.
So Pei wanted to keep them.
He cried when Tracy said he was going to pump the pool. He said, something about the tadpoles. And I was like, what if? Hear me out. Can we scoop the tadpoles into a bucket and then, keep them safe that way? And Tracy did. He put them in a bucket. So we have a bucket of them. It was funny because
your whisper didn't work.
It didn't do it. It didn't do it. Just do it now. Can't hear that?
Oh, wow.
Not really.
They'll hear it. You won't be able to, but they will.
Okay. So, anywho, we had gone outside to look at the tadpoles. Then we saw those frogs fucking. And I sent Tracy a picture like, here go more tadpoles you trying to kill. Exactly.
They got to create more. So.
Oh.
Okay, back to the award show, the Met Gala. Just a sidebar to get you guys pumped and ready.
We're ready.
Who else did you see? When I look at these gowns and stuff, like they're cool, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty. And then when I see Pierre's commentary and he's like, this is trash, or this is so boring, or they always do this, they miss the mark every time. I'm just like, oh, let me shut up. Because
one thing I will say, because I pay attention at least to, you know, what I if I know what the theme means, you know, I get it. Like this one person dressed really, really nice, but it would have fit better for the Karl Lagerfeld theme from last year. Lagerfeld, yeah, you're right. It would have fit that theme. So it's like you're on the wrong one. We've moved past that. But he looked so nice. It was just like it doesn't fit the theme. Okay, so one that I for sure knew as soon as I glanced at it. It was it J-Lo? I think it was J-Lo. And I was just like, she looks great in this dress. But surprise me. She keep doing the same shit.
She looked like herself.
She looked like herself.
Don't cost a thing.
She always looks great. That's not the issue. It's just like, you ain't wowed me since that green dress.
More.
Yes. Since that green exactly.
Dress.
And we all know what we're talking about when we say that. That's the last time she wowed me, where I was just like, damn, bitch. Everything else, I feel like it's just like, okay, but you've already worn something similar to this. She didn't do a color. She didn't do, you know, so it was just like, I'm disappointed a little bit.
Yeah, that's another thing Pierre pointed out, that a lot of people were wearing black or dark colors, and he wished that they would have worn more colorful, exciting.
This is your excuse to wear something really bright, really floral, really, you know, because it's a garden theme. Like, anywho. So, Cardi B, did you see what she wore?
Yeah, that big ass black ball gown.
Hated it. I hated everything
every
about
bit of it. Every fiber on that fabric.
And it was huge, sis.
Yeah, she's starting to look too
done.
I don't know. Plastic.
I agree. I think she's continuing to touch her face, and she needs to stop while she's ahead.
They may be just like little tweaks here and there, but
it's adding up to be a lot.
Too many.
Yeah. Okay, so she was wearing a really dark and long girl. Her train was huge. She had 7 people dragging it behind her. I'm sorry, what? It was a dress, and then girl, this turban. That's what I didn't get. The turban with the dress didn't go together for me.
Right.
Well, she was on the red carpet, obviously, and then she goes to the section where she gets interviewed or whatever, where they're talking to her. It was this girl from Vogue who was interviewing her, and she's like, oh my gosh, this gown, I can't believe it, blah blah blah. She's like, it's huge, how does it feel? And Cardi was kind of like, I wouldn't say shitting on the dress, but like she kept saying like, it's really heavy, like it weighs more than I do, like it's starting to give me a headache, it's so many pounds. And I'm like, okay, bitch, hold on, now hang on. And and so she was like, yeah, I can imagine you've got like 7 people holding it up, blah blah blah. And then she says, yeah, so my dress was designed by an Asian designer and everything. Like she kind of like ran through that part because she clearly forgot the designer's name. And people were trying to,
shade
give
her
flack for that. Well, the designer's name is Cent Lee. And I think it's just like, yeah, it was heavy. But I think it's just, you're on the red carpet, you're trying to get through the crowd, take your pictures, and then they probably told you as you were getting dressed what the designer's name was, and don't forget it. Well, she's done so much since then, she done forgot the name.
Yeah.
So I get it. But people were upset, and she was just like, I did my best, damn.
Yeah, you can't do it all. She probably had much nice to say about it, so. Did you see Cynthia Erivo
at the Met Gala? I don't think so, no. What does she have on?
which was funny because I kept seeing her in the back of people's pictures.
Really?
And I thought she was, what's the gay guy's name that always dresses like to the nines? What is his name? He's a singer. He sings. He's not a singer. He's an actor, but he sings.
Oh, you talk the one that's on that show.
I think so. What is it?
What's it called?
Come on.
Daggone. I'm not gonna think of it.
Well, look up her. Look up what she wore.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of whose picture was she in the back of that I saw. But I thought it was him, but it wasn't. It's her. And she's got like this little butterfly on the back of her head. She's completely bald, no eyebrows.
Yeah.
And she's got this butterfly on the back of her hair. It looked cool.
Did it? Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm looking it up now.
Definitely not what I would expect from her. If you look at the back of
is it a tattoo?
Ariana Grande's, no, it's not a tattoo. It's like a actual something stuck to her head. It looks like blingy kind of or something.
Oh. It's this black with pink flowers on it?
Yep.
Okay. 2-piece?
Now, tell me that don't look like him from the back.
Well, I'm seeing the front, so I don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the ball with no eyebrows. I'm sorry. It's a lot for me.
It is a lot. But if that's what she's going with, then
I mean, yeah, it's definitely what she's going with.
I'm talking about the outfit though.
I know. I can't focus on it. Okay. It looks
petals?
very pretty. I like the way
I don't think I like the outfit now that
I like it. I like the way it's fitting. The cropped suit jacket and the long skirt with the girl, what do you call
What's
it?
the guy's name, sis?
Jasmine, I don't know, honey.
Mindy Kaling looked good. Colleen, whatever her last name is.
Mindy Kaling. Colingus.
Conolingus?
Girl, what? Yeah, she looked great. People were saying that's the best she's ever looked.
Yeah, that dress was amazing.
It was. It was. I mean, swarming all around her. Girl, it was like, whoa.
The
how
back
do you
was
put that
beautiful.
on?
And then who else had a over the top dress? Lizzo.
I didn't like it at all. It was
her
disgusting.
dress was like a corset from literally her head was in a corset. And her body was in a full corset from her head to her toes was a corset. And I saw her little like reel that she made as far as like getting ready for it and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. That was pretty cool.
Okay.
Her little reel.
I'm sorry. I'm back to
outfit.
Cynthia. I found the back picture of her. It's a dragonfly.
Dragonfly. Thank you.
And it looks really cool.
You said that.
Let me see if I can show you on here. I never do good at this, but
it's kind of glared, but I mean, I know what it is because I saw it, but
is that better?
It's getting blurrier.
It is.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. We'll post them on Facebook and Instagram. Like, just be telling y'all. We'll post them on there and you guys can see what we're talking about. This one's cool.
Very cool.
I don't know who this is. Her name is Taylor Russell. Who is she? I don't know. But her top part looks like a onesie. A bodycon type of thing, but girl, it looked like wood grain, shiny wood grain with like little leaf. Like, it's cool. I don't even know how to describe this.
That sounds really interesting. Tyler looked good. Did you see Tyler?
Make me sweat. No, I didn't see her. I don't think I did see her. I did, but I don't remember what she had on.
I mean, the dress was just fitting so well. It looked really good on her.
Sure. I just sent you that wood grain one for you to see.
Okay. I'm still trying to think of this man's name, sis. What's the name of the show? Is it Pose?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Pose show. Thank you, sis.
Billy Porter, bitch.
Billy Porter. Yep. I thought that was Billy Porter from the back.
That was going to absolutely
drive
wreck
my
brain if we did not get through that.
Very good.
Thank you,
Very
Billy
good.
Porter.
Any other standout outfits?
I could picture everything about him. I just couldn't know his name. Okay.
Oh, I see Tyler. Girl, them boobies look good. She Yeah, it looks like almost like it's supposed to look like sand. I remember that, but it almost looks like those plaster. You know, when you do plaster on your baby belly or something, that's what it looked like. She got plaster on.
Yes, very good.
But it's supposed to look like sand.
What's his name? Domingo is his last name. What's his first name? The actor
Dominic. I know you're talking about
Dominic.
Y'all gonna have me looking stupid.
Well, he looked great.
Yeah,
I know
he always
knocks it out the park every single time. He was channeling Chadwick Boseman and some other person in his outfit.
Okay.
And I mean, just now what I
Coleman
Domingo. Thank you. I was gonna say I feel like it's two last names, and it is. Okay. What I did notice, sorry Coleman, no shade. His hair is thinning, and he absolutely had. I don't know if I want to go as far as a Beijing, but it was Beijing-esque. It wasn't like the sharp line up front, but it was like to fill in where it's sparse. It was like a picture that was closer up, and the light was beaming off, and you could see. Yeah, look it up, sis. I knew you were gonna start the typing. Yeah, I was just like, oh, he's losing his hair pretty badly.
Oh well,
but stylistically. He gets
you were
it right
stuck on looking at his hair, girl. People was talking about them color contacts.
Yeah. Oh, I saw that as well.
And people hated that one. Yeah, his hair does look like it's doing something funky up there, girl. But then somebody zoomed in too far, and it looked like he had booger sugar in both his nostrils. Yeah, booger sugar snot, just all here. Yeah. Yes.
You're lying. Don't let his Euphoria character be his real life.
Well, I'm not saying that it was, but it definitely did look like it. Or what is that in your nose? Both of them.
What is that?
Yeah, the color contacts are just killing
the color contacts was a bit much.
What did they put in his hair? Tar?
That's what I'm telling you. It's given Beijing. Let's be honest.
He looks great though.
He looked excellent.
High or not?
High or not, baby. He didn't get. Maybe that's why he wore the contacts. So you can tell that his eyes were. What's it called?
No, ma'am. That was a style choice before.
No, stylistic.
Let me stop. Okay. Allegedly, this is phony. It's not true. We're just joking.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know nothing.
Girl, it looked like a skid mark in his hair. I'm out. It looked like they tried to put a comb, and so where the comb went, the hair stuck together, but the rest is rough.
Ooh, okay. So we'll have to figure out what's going on there. You know who else's hair I've been confused about and trying to figure out what's going on with it? LeBron James, sis. Have you seen it lately?
No, I know he got it done.
It's worse.
How?
What, he got it done?
Yeah, he got
hair plugs.
Hair plugs, yeah.
That's what.
Remember when he was balding real bad, and they dogged him like a clown, sis. And then he came back with some hair, and we were like, well,
okay. So then that's what it was, because that's what I was trying to ask James. I was like, what's going on with his hair?
But
and
he kept did that years ago, though.
He did.
So he must be losing it again.
Oh no, or it just didn't take.
No, it took. Because he's been wearing his hair without the headband for years.
You're lying.
Remember, that's
he
all
may
he
have
used
done
to wear
it
was that
again.
headband.
Okay, let me explain what I was seeing. Okay. You look up a picture, and I'm gonna explain what I was seeing.
But they're all basketball pictures. It's like, what am I looking for here?
When I saw it, he was playing a game, and I kept asking James, what's going on with his hair?
Good?
And he kept like blowing me off, like, I don't know. And I was like, I need to know what's happening here. And so then I kept looking, and then I thought maybe he finally did hair plugs, because it looks like it was all gone from the back, which is where they take it from. Like it was completely bald back here. And then it just looked like dots of, girl, it was strange. I was like, what's happening? And why is no one else talking about this?
Oh, then he must have.
That's what I think. Yeah. So I don't know,
balding
maybe
real bad for a while there.
Yes. And I'm wondering, maybe something went wrong, and he was like, we're gonna have to do it again. I don't know.
See the before and after.
Oh.
It was real sparse.
Dang.
Real sparse.
Wow. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I don't know. So, anywho, girl, let me move on. This ain't even what we here to talk about.
I don't understand why he won't just go bald. He has facial hair. What are we doing?
Let it
shade
go.
it. Let's move on.
Let it go.
I guess he's like, I got the money.
But it's like,
why not?
Ages you because you are balding like you're 65. I mean, it's like,
well, 65 isn't when you start balding. You start balding at his age.
Oh, really?
So,
he's younger than us, no?
No, he's in his 40s, I thought.
You lying. I don't think so.
Or late 30s. I think he's in his 40s, Tracy.
Oh, wait, he does have a grown kid.
Yeah.
Hey, Siri.
Let me see. Nice.
How old is LeBron James?
39. I'm quicker.
LeBron James is 39 years old.
Okay, so 2 years older than we are. That's when people start balding.
Your brother-in-law is bald.
I just thought about Tracy. Oh no! But you know what? You know 30s. What? He knew. He said, "Let me let go and let God."
Tonight, now is the time. Now is the time. I gotta let this go.
Yeah.
And I said,
and he's been a milk dud ever since.
Be with the Lord if you need to. And I said, well, we both gonna be bald. 2020. I cut my hair. He cut his. Well, we were some baldies rocking together.
Baldies. And then the baby, girl, please, a bald bunch. He was the only one who had a head full of hair.
We didn't have the baby then.
Did you not?
Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah, no. Mm-mm. Yeah, you're right.
That was 2020. She came in 2021. Late 2020. You're right. We was fucking in 2020, though.
Okay, Jasmine.
Okay,
that's
focus.
Enough. Yeah, right. I don't even know why you wanted to add that. But go ahead.
La-di-da. Okay, moving on. Are we moving on from Met Gala?
Yeah.
Okay, that was cute. Okay, a lot of these, they're going to be quick. They're straightforward to the point, but I thought this was cute.
Okay.
Northwest. Mm-hmm. Y'all know who that is. Ye and Kim Kardashian's oldest daughter. Mm-hmm. Northy.
We don't hear about none of the rest of the kids. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
They're not doing nothing yet, sister. Too young.
Okay.
She's their star. She's their favorite. You could just tell. She's Kanye's favorite for sure.
Yeah.
She has joined the star-studded cast of Disney's upcoming live concert event, The Lion King at the Hollywood Bowl.
Oh, that's cute.
Girl. Okay,
that's
so the special performance, I'm reading this from Wrap Up. The special performance, set to be filmed on May 24th and 25th, will continue the 30th anniversary of The Lion King, which is wild. 30 years. We're old. Joining North are notable figures like, and I don't know some of these people, Jeremy Irons, Nathan Lane, Jennifer Hudson. We know her.
Nathan Lane I've heard of.
Really?
I thought it was all going to be kids. I'm sorry.
No, so did I at first, but no.
Okay.
The live to film concert will serve as a prelude to Disney's upcoming movie, Mufasa, The Lion King. I didn't know this was coming out. I had no idea. There's a teaser trailer for this movie coming out. I'm in there.
I'm in there like swimwear, baby. Yeah.
Has The Lion King not been redone? I thought it had.
It has. Well, they did a live action one. Remember that?
Mm-mm.
With Beyonce, and it was like actual lions, not animated.
Oh, they were real?
Yeah.
Oh,
you don't remember that?
I don't know.
Beyonce was the voice of one. I think she was Nala.
Okay. Did I see it?
I'm sure that was several years ago. So, since then, no,
I don't think so.
Remember the Lion King show that Pei used to love? What was it? That song that he was singing.
Pride, the Lion Guard.
Lion Guard. That's it.
Lion Guard. It was cute. It was such a cute show. Hey, I forgot about that one. The baby would like that. Anywho, yeah. So this is an upcoming Disney movie, and this live to film concert is supposed to be the prelude to it.
Okay, I'm in. I'm excited.
Trailer looked good. The only thing that's blowing me a little bit is that it's animated, but it's not. It's like they're supposed to look like real animals, but it's still animated. But you could just tell in a lot of the movements, this ain't real. So I would almost prefer just be drawn in color. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, it looked good though. It looked really good.
Now I'm wondering, I should have done this on my phone. If the Lion King film that I'm talking about,
Look, so you wrong. Look, she about to
No. I'm wondering if it was like what you're talking about. Because I, in my mind, I felt like it was
real
lions.
But back then,
but it could have been like realistic looking lions.
I see.
I don't know.
I don't quite remember. Just Google Beyonce Lion King.
I did, and it's trying to bring up this new one that you're talking about, the Mufasa one.
Oh, well, maybe because... Okay, her daughter's supposed to be the voice of Kiara, the daughter of Queen Nala and King Simba. So Blue Ivy is going to be the voice actor for Kiara.
It's Simba's kids.
Oh, yeah, Simba's kids. Yep.
Okay.
And Beyonce is playing Queen Nala, and Donald Glover is playing King Simba.
Oh, love that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm watching this. I don't care if I know them lines are fake or not. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to come out December 20th. So look out for that. But I just thought that she's involved in that. And I also didn't know that I'm going back to North because that's who this was originally about. She voiced in 2023 a Pomeranian named Minnie on Paw Patrol, the Mighty movie. I had no idea.
Well, who's watching Paw Patrol? That's why.
My kids.
It's
a movie though. Yes.
I thought that was like way back.
Well, it was for pay, but for the baby.
Oh, okay.
And he'll watch whatever's on with her.
I see. Okay. I didn't know she was in the Paw Patrol either. Had no idea.
I had no idea. So that girl getting paper, and then she got this little album coming out. It's supposed to come out in March.
She can be set up for sure.
Or maybe she was working on it in March. She announced she was working on it in March, so who knows when she'll actually drop it, but
yeah. Okay, now strap in and hold on tight. Buckle your seatbelts.
Uh-oh. Okay.
This is rough. Okay, so I'm only bringing what I'm about to say up because it is, related. So obviously we're not talking about the rat beef.
Thank you, Jesus. When I saw this on here, I rolled my R's so fucking hard.
No. I have hung up my coat. We're done.
Thank you. Ma'am. Thank you.
I wanted to just mention the songs that did drop.
Okay.
Drake dropped Family Matters. I listened to it. And Kendrick Lamar dropped Meet the Grams. I listened to that as well. Okay. Now, all of this obviously is the beef that's going on, and who was kind of at the start and pretty much at the center at the beginning was Metro Boomin, right? Mm-hmm. Now, all of this stuff that's coming out about Drake possibly being a pedophile and all of that, Metro Boomin is basically under fire for similar things. Even though he was trying to throw shots at Drake,
BBL,
and like that track
song.
Now people were going back. Some of his old tweets have resurfaced, and his team is working round the clock to get him deleted. Okay, so so let me see. But you at work? No,
that's on The Office.
Okay, it sounds it. And I know exactly who does it. The one from Hangover. Yeah.
Yep. Give me the beat, boys, and free my little soul.
I know. Don't some people hate his character on there?
Like actually on the show, they hate him.
No, like they hate that his character was on the show is what I mean. Like people didn't like his character on the show. I feel like I've heard that.
So it's fine.
Personally,
I'm in.
Okay. I'm in too. Okay, moving on.
Okay.
Focus.
Yes, you focus. Okay, so people are seeing his old tweets. Okay.
Oh, boy.
And we're talking 2011, 2012, 2013, 14. Old. Okay. And so I'm going to get to some of those in a sec. But Metro Boomin tweeted on the 7th at 2:04 a.m. Why are you up? Anywho, maybe it was 12. It's cut off. It doesn't matter. It's not important. Well, he posted, LOL, I can't be a pedophile at 15, nigga. Hashtag no pedo. He's referring to a tweet that people were talking about from 2014. Mm-hmm. Well, internet sleuths are going to do. And his age in 2014 was 21. So it's like, all right. Now somebody said he couldn't even do the math right. Okay. So it's a bit of a shitstorm. Let me read you some of the tweets in question.
Okay.
I'm going to pull this closer. They're kind of small.
That's fine. Wear your glasses. Girl, just zoom in on the page.
I don't think I can.
Yeah, you can.
No, I've already moved it in. I'll move it back in a sec. Okay. This is from 2011. The things I would do to Sierra are probably illegal. Now, this is tame, but when you hear the rest, it's going to be a little creepy for you. Also Sierra in 2011.
She was old. She wasn't.
No. I know, but the illegal part is what people are paying attention to.
Okay.
Another tweet from 2011. I'm trying to tell one of my followers, it was the hashtag OOMF, that age ain't nothing but a number. LOL. Okay. Another tweet. This is 2014. She might be young, but she ready. Okay. 2012. Yes, maybe. Oh, sorry. Okay, this is a reply. I got to read the one on the bottom first. I hate this format.
I hate that too.
I know. Okay. So somebody said, if I get a chick that wants me to get her some mollies, is that guaranteed pussy? LOL. He replies to this and says, yes, in all caps. Maybe even for the crew too. LOL. Huh? Yeah, exactly. Your face is what everybody else is doing. Okay, another tweet from 2012. Got your little sister on them mollies. She done ran through the whole squad. Another tweet, 2012. Why are you tweeting this? Another tweet
because
from
he was
2012.
21 and people tweet the dumbest shit when they're young because they can.
She trying to throw some molestation charges at niggas. So this is referring to a young person that I guess he was either talking about or flirting with. And I think they tried to basically charge him with molestation because she was young. I think she was 13.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Whoa.
And then he posted a link. It's an Instagram link, which it's not clickable, so I don't know what it goes to, but his caption from 2011 is Leland's Little Girls. Another tweet from 2012, and I'm tweeting via web like a fucking child molester. Why would you even say that?
I'm what? Cheating web?
I'm tweeting via web. So like he's on a computer tweeting instead of like on your phone or something.
Okay.
Like a fucking child molester. Why would you say that? And then this is the last one I'll read. And this is from 2011. So the oldest of all of these. Walking through the grocery store with both hands in my khakis like a true pedophile though. Hashtag no pedo. You're doing this to yourself. You're basically telling us out loud, just like R. Kelly in his songs, the Pied Piper of R&B. Like he's telling us this is what he's doing. You know what I mean? In plain
it's
sight,
strange.
yeah.
It's strange.
He's from
His team
St.
is
Louis.
working round. Yeah, he's from St. Louis. His team is working around the clock to delete these tweets.
You better hurry up. Shut the whole account down. How about that?
Shut it down.
I can understand why people don't want to lose their followers by shutting down their old accounts. But if you've had an account since 20 something, get rid of that bitch and start over.
And especially if you know you was tweeting wild ass shit
Back in the day, yeah.
What?
Although, just because you delete it doesn't mean it's not there anymore. It's still
and it doesn't mean people didn't already take screenshots. People remember. That is what we do. I'm sorry.
And you can always go back in archives and look stuff up. So,
Yeah.
once it's out there, it's out there.
It's
Wow.
out there.
Okay, interesting.
So
That's a lot. Girl, let's get
water.
into some drive-by before this episode ends up being 2 hours
and 30 minutes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, drive-by. Well, we spoke about Doja earlier. I'm bringing her back again.
Okay.
Because we are now finding out that she is blood related to Ye's wife, Bianca Censori. And the way that they dress. That's a lie. They be dressing alike, though. They are not related. Okay.
Alrighty.
She showed up. This is Doja Cat. She showed up at a jewelry store in New York. She's been gallivanting around town with this designer, Guram Vazilia. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Vaseline. Yeah, that's it. She's been gallivanting around with him, and she's dressing weirder than she normally does. So I don't know if he's dressing her.
Okay. I could see that.
But it's becoming too much for me personally.
Okay.
She wore that damn white tee, and she was with him at the Met Gala, I think.
Oh, okay.
And now they're at this jewelry store. She's shopping for diamonds, and she is literally wearing a white sheet that she's holding up as if it is a dress. A white bed sheet.
Okay.
From Vetements. And it's styled as a dress. She has on black Christian Louboutins with it. But if she lets go, the sheet falls. It's not like
attached
tied up
anyway.
or no. Because she's going out to the car and there's a picture of her and you can see her black thong because it's so low in the back. She's got it. She's holding it up. It legit is a bed sheet that she's wearing in this jewelry store.
I get it. She is very much in love with her body. I'm going to be frank. I'm in love with it too. Now, it's, but come on. You can just put clothes on.
You could literally wear anything.
Wear a bikini.
We can see your body. We can see, it's a bed sheet.
That is so strange.
I
A
thought
gust
so
of wind
too.
and it's over for you.
She's got
Why?
no bra on. Just a black thong underneath. You can see the thong.
I think she would be a nudist if she could. That's what I think. She doesn't want to wear clothes, I don't think. Clothes are optional for her.
Well, there are communities that is allowed.
Yeah.
Go do that. If I'm walking my child down the street and this bitch wearing a bed sheet, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. We didn't ask for this, and I'm not bringing them to your concert. Now, she was so concerned about kids being at her concert because none of her music is for kids. But here you are on the streets of NYC in a bed sheet and draws.
And draw.
You ain't worried about kids then, are you? This is why I don't get her. She does not make sense. She contradicts herself. She hates her fans. I don't get her.
I don't.
And then before that, she was wearing a black leather. What was this? Oh, Lord. I'm so over her. I just am. She's so blah. A black leather cape dress. Okay. And it looked, cape dress. Okay. It looked goofy as fuck. But fashion is fashion, I guess. She was at least covered for the most part.
Yeah.
But, yep, that's that. That's that on that. Okay. This was also crazy. I'm wondering if you saw this. Jim Jones.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I did.
So he had an altercation at a Florida airport. Fort Lauderdale - Hollywood International Airport, to be specific. Where did Hollywood come from? Okay. I saw there's a video associated with the physical altercation that he got into, but I didn't realize until reading this article that there was a precursor to the video.
Okay.
So basically, he was in first class. I'm just gonna read it. Why would I try to paraphrase? Girl, shut up. Okay. Okay. I want to say that this probably came from TMZ, but that's not where I'm reading it from.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Okay. So Jim Jones was traveling first class to Fort Lauderdale Airport. Okay. And upon landing, attempted to retrieve his bags from an overhead compartment, which angered a fellow passenger. Why? Jones sternly warned the man after he bumped him and reportedly grabbed his arm while another man began yelling at him. Now, hang on. Huh?
They don't want him in first classes.
Bingo. Because what else could it be? I'm getting my bags. Deputies were called to the plane, but the men exited without moving forward with charges while heading to baggage claim. And while they were heading to baggage claim is where the physical altercation occurred. It was there when one of the men physically approached Jones with the other man from the plane incident joining in. So basically they're going down the escalator. So just like in the St. Louis airport, the baggage claim is downstairs. You got to go down the escalator to get to it. So it's like that. Someone is several stairs back from the group recording. Okay. And so, and I'm explaining it for everybody. So I know you said you've seen it, but, okay. So then there is a man that is standing behind, like right behind one of the guys that gets into the altercation with Jim Jones. Jim Jones is kind of in between the other two men. And then there's an older man in front of them and somebody else. And maybe two more people. They're not really involved, so it doesn't matter. So the camera kind of just pans over and they're already getting started. So in the video, you can't tell who starts it, but obviously we know the background. So all you see is Jim Jones pick up this half moon balding white man and literally tosses him forward over the
as the escalator is
moving. He is throwing him down the stairs is what he's doing. And this makes the people that are in front of them, including the older man, which I did feel bad about, he knocks him over and the man yelps like, oh, and he kind of falls during the altercation. And then after it all disperses, the older man is like on the side, complaining he's in pain. He's an older man and that probably was rough for him. But after he tosses this man like a salad, like
baby.
Well, he probably didn't even know what was going on. He was in front. He don't know what's going on.
He heard them tussling back there. He pick up them old feet, man.
And he only had 3 steps to go. Jump if you have to. I'm sorry. Get out the way, baby. Well, after he finishes tossing this white man like a Caesar salad, they start tussling. It's a fist fight. And then the other man also that was involved in the altercation on the plane, he kind of stumbles after the toss and that he gets in and he starts trying to hit Jim Jones in the back of the head because he's working this other man over. Okay.
Oh, I know he
is. To the white meat.
Yeah, I know he is.
But when I tell you this second white man, his punches weren't even landing for real. They looked phony.
Nervous hits.
No, it was the nerves.
It was all nerves, baby.
He wasn't busting
nerves and adrenaline.
Yeah. And then so the security officers from the airport and a sheriff. Okay, I don't know how they got into this, but all right. They all rush to the scene and they're trying to separate everybody. And Jim Jones is like, they double teamed me. Like, it's 2 against 1 here. And so they sat him off to the side and they kind of tried to get the story straight. And then the man who was really getting worked over, he was bleeding heavy from the skull, baby. Yeah, it was bad. All that to say, Jim Jones will not be charged because it was self-defense.
Yes.
That's what I wanted you to get to.
I cracked up. I was like, oh,
He done worked this man out, and he was like, "Toodles,
I got somewhere to be.
bye, y'all." Yeah, because
Yeah.
what? This is the most unprovoked nonsense I've ever seen.
And I can just imagine what he was saying to these white men. He made a video after the fact and was like, y'all, I'm good. Like,
Of course he is. We saw the footage.
Yeah.
We know you're fine. They ain't barely touch you.
Yeah.
Braids was already dusty before you got into the scuffle. They not even messed up because of this. There was
his hair braided.
He
uses a brush.
Yes, I remember seeing a meme that was like Jim Jones after getting his hair braided. Oh, cool, brush it. Okay, so anyway, so he is getting off scot-free, baby.
Good. He got his lick back.
As he should, right? Yeah, because that was
Okay, I'll be quick with this. Vultures 2. We were talking about his daughter earlier.
Oh, I forgot there were multiple parts. Okay, yeah.
Girl, it was supposed to come out May 3rd. What day is it?
It's the 9th. Not more delays.
Did not come out.
Not more delays.
Of course, it's more delays, sis. Of course.
I'm sick of this.
So, excuse me. Ty Dolla $ign was on a Kick live stream.
Not Kick.
With somebody. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this name.
Okay.
While they were talking, a viewer sent a donation message. So they must have gave a donation and then wrote a message or a question, and it pops up because they paid.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
they're
like
more
a super
likely
chat.
to read it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it says, Ty, is Vultures 2 dropping on an app or on streaming services? And he answered, on the app. So there's speculation that they are coming up with this app, the Yeezy app.
Alrighty.
There is an Instagram profile called Yeezy app. It is YZYAPP. Girl, it already has over
So many
11,000 followers. But Ye and Ty Dolla $ign are not following the account.
Well, of course
And it's not
they
verified.
They don't want it to be like, an obvious connection. They don't want it. They're not announcing it yet. So
Fair.
Yeah.
Well, it has the Yeezy.com linked to it. And so I'm assuming you have to download this app. Now, it better be free. That's all I'm going to say. Because one thing I'm not going to do
Is pay for
purchase an app, especially if it's monthly, just to hear this funky ass album. I'm not doing that.
Because this is going to be the only thing on there. Unless
find
this
it
is
on
going to be
YouTube.
tied to the porn. Is this the same app as the porn,
And
girl?
I think that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to make this empire, this Yeezy empire, where he has a whole umbrella of things that you can do, and you could probably get it on the app. Now that's tricky because you can't just have porn on an app with like music and stuff. How do you tell who what age
how do you
and stuff like that? So I don't know if he's going to be able
Safe
to do
word.
that or what he's going to do with that, but
Girl, he's going to figure it out the day of the launch. I don't.
so it looks as though the Vultures 2 app or Vultures 2 album will not be on streaming services. Good luck, niggas.
Okay. Will
trying to
everybody
find it,
be
y'all.
on it? Did he get that straightened out with the Backstreet Boys?
He did not release the track list. So who knows?
He wants to release it and then let people be mad at him after the fact. Ask for forgiveness, not permission. Okay.
Right. Well, he knows how to do that.
I have 2 updates. And
let's hear 'em.
the second one is extremely quick. It's a headline. But this one I'm going to read. This is an update for 50 Cent and his ex, Daphne Joy. Okay, the baby mama. Okay.
Yeah, the baby mama. Remember they got into it recently about the girl. She made claims that he raped her and physically abused her.
Mm-hmm. And that he accused her of being hired by being on Diddy's payroll.
Yeah, Diddy's lawsuit. Yeah. That's how that started. Well, 50 Cent didn't like her comments, and he made that plain. He talked about it. What's this mouth? What are you doing? Well, he is suing her for defamation.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
The defamatory post contains false and malicious statements of fact that expose Jackson to hatred, contempt, or aversion, or induce an evil or unsavory unsavory opinion of Jackson in the minds of the public. The court documents continue, referring to the post's intent to impact the custody case. So 50 Cent is also seeking monetary damages of $1 million. So,
oh Lord, that's coming straight from his son's mouth, though.
Fair. Whatever. Well, they also sent her letters to tell her to remove that post that was accusing him of this. So she did have forewarning, like, hey, we want this removed. You know he's going to take legal action because you know who you fucked. It's 50 Cent. Mm-hmm. And she was basically like, after they sent the letters, she was just like, okay, I'll take the post down if you give me millions of dollars. She asked for a large amount of money, and she wanted him to drop his petition for sole custody of their son, sire. And so they said that her motives were clearly extortive. So they So they're like,
because she could have just asked for her son and no money.
Exactly.
Because which is better.
Right. So he's like, no. That's not what we doing. I'm gonna sue you back. So anyhow, so that's that. Okay. The other update. Remember when Justin Bieber was boohooing online,
the internet.
On all over the internet? Well, we never really came up with what's wrong with you. Why you crying? Mm-hmm. Him and his wife Haley are expecting their first child. Now, I'm thinking that it's related to that. He wanted people to ask. And remember, she commented like a pretty crier. So she wasn't concerned about his tears. Mm-hmm. So that was what was weird about it. And now knowing this, it's like, girl, okay. Bye. So you were excited maybe, but don't do that. Don't do that. Yes, basically. Because it's weird.
Girl, what?
Not the eye drops, sis. Stop it. Yeah. So they're expecting a baby. Now, I don't know if it's related. I couldn't possibly think what it could be related to if it's not this. So
I'm sure it is, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't care about none of it.
I know.
I'm glad they're doing well.
Yeah.
Sorry to that man.
I have a
affinity for him.
What would you? Yes, I was gonna say affinity. I wasn't sure if that was the right word to use.
Why?
I haven't.
Say for you him. Want me.
I don't say know. You can. Okay. I just love him. It's just something about I just love him. But his wife is I don't really care for her necessarily.
Bare bones for me.
But, that's okay. So I keep up with him. But
well, very good. Keep up with him on your own time.
And I do.
No, I'm teasing. Okay, you ready to switch it up?
Yeah.
We don't have
a whole lot of time, but we'll be quick about it.
Yeah. All right.
Switch up.
This is a public service announcement. A motherfucking PSA.
All right, we are doing PSAs. Mm-hmm. And yes, I just yawned.
Yeah, granny.
These two I just came up with today based on real life experiences that I've experienced lately.
Oh,
Good. Love
this
it.
one
Let's go.
being from about an hour or two ago.
Okay.
PSA. I can see you staring at me as I get my nails done. Glancing over at someone while they're getting their nails done is fine. I think everybody in the nail shop is curious of what the next
see what
bitch
everybody
is
else is getting.
Yeah. I want to see, well, how did it turn out? Oh, what picture did you show? Okay. That's what you're getting. Cool. I like that. Oh, I like that color. Maybe I'll get that next time. Just to straight up stare at my nails as they're being done. And I think a lot of the times people are staring to see if they're my real nails or not. Like they can't tell because they're long. And they realize, oh, those are her nails. And so maybe there's a curiosity there. But it gets weird.
Weird after a while. Like, how long are you going to stare before you either determine or you just like, well, I guess I'll never know. You know?
Yeah, but I could see you because we're sitting like literally thigh to thigh.
Not thigh to
So
thigh.
I could see you staring over at my hands the entire time. It's getting weird. And I'm getting red. There's nothing really to see. You see what color I got. You see there are my nails. Move on, Jenny, with your little short, square nude pink. Also, the same goes for talking at the nail shop. You could say onesie, twosie. That's it.
Yes.
I don't want to hold a conversation with you, baby. And I don't need you looking over at me to see if I'm still in your conversation. I'm not. Talk to your nail tech. Oh my God. That's what you're paying them for. Talk to your nail tech across from you. Leave me out of it. I was sitting next to the most extra bitch I've ever sat next to in a nail shop.
I hate it.
Today.
I hate it.
She was loud. You could tell that she was very comfortable with her nail tech, which I'm happy for you, baby. She also asked, the nail tech's name is Tu. He's the husband of the girl that I get my nails done. They're married. Anywho, she was like, Tu, who's your oldest customer? If he named him, would you know?
Right. Are
So
they
then he
sitting
was
in
like,
here right
"Probably you."
now?
Yeah, he was like, probably you. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's been like 10 years. Did you know I've been going in for 10 years? Girl, she
So
was
that's
so
why she
fucking
asked, because she
extra.
wanted
Yeah,
everybody to know she's a regular.
Thank you. And I was
What
like,
did it do for you though?
it stroked her little ego. I don't know.
Do you get a free visit every 10
She
visits?
was so
Like,
extra,
what
and
the-
she tipped that nigga $5. So.
And he's
crumpled
probably-
$5.
No.
Left that bitch balled up on the table, and I was like,
Because she didn't want him to know, oh, it's short. Oh, I thought this was a 10. Ooh.
I'm sure that's what she
tips.
tips him every time. $5.
That's
So I
terrible.
said, okay. It's good for you, sweetie.
Oh, okay. But her loyalty is worth more than that, I guess.
Loyalty.
Girl, that reminds me of that white lady that was in the nail shop next to me. She was old. This was a long time ago. And at the end of her service, I'm still getting my nails done. And she walks over to me. You could have been the child that me and my boyfriend could have had.
You told me.
And then she pulls out her phone and shows me this crusty nigga she dating. I said, y'all could never stop. Are you serious? Look at the two of y'all and then look at me. The answer's no. Girl, ugh. Okay. Let me see. I should already know.
That's funny.
Oh, okay. This is a huge pet peeve of mine.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Huge.
Okay.
I can't stand when I find an influencer, and it could be, you know, of any topic. It doesn't really matter what their content is. It could be anything. And, you know, I follow them and I'm like, oh, I am loving their content, right? Mm-hmm. And then their content completely changes when they have a baby. Everything they post got to do with this fucking baby. The content could have been, we make greeting cards. And now they got the baby's fat hand in the thing folding the letter. I don't need this.
Oh, so it's still content, but they're involving the baby?
Yeah, everything is
like
now around
about
this
the
damn
baby.
baby that I didn't care about in the first place. This ain't my baby.
no.
I do not care. I don't care.
Oh, no.
A person that I think of is Nikki Secret. She got her kids in every fucking video. It's like, girl, put this makeup on, take it off. This is the content that I need. If you want to do
this is her real life,
separate,
though.
I understand. If she want to do a totally separate, baby channel, do that. And then all the moms can flock over there. I don't need to see your kids every post.
Well, you know where the unfollow button is.
I shouldn't have to unfollow. I enjoy your content. I just don't want to see your kids in it all the time.
Well, she wants
popping in every once and again.
Her life has changed, baby. So will her content.
This is my PSA. It does not need rebuttals.
Oh, okay.
This is for me to throw ideas at and see what sticks.
So I hope she listens to this and then she blocks you.
She won't.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead.
PSA. Use that damn dishwasher. I had friends come from out of town. We had hella dishes. They are washing dishes by hand. Use the dishwasher. My love says she has a dishwasher at home and she don't use it. Or maybe it was Jill. I can't remember which one.
I know a lot of people.
I think
that
it was
don't
Jill.
use
She was like, I don't even use it. It's just me. Use that fucking dishwasher. That's what it's there for. There have been tons of research showing that you use less water when you use the dishwasher. It can disinfect with the steam. It's hot. It's clean. It's clean. Not a crumb is left.
Not all dishwashers are created equal, sis.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, if you've got a crappy dishwasher, then I understand. But I mean, you could just kind of rinse them off good and then put them in the dishwasher.
Still,
I'm using that dishwasher every time. I'm only washing my nonstick pans. That is it. And don't want to do them.
I hear you. And this is a recent change.
Okay.
I have recently been preferring to hand wash.
I'm about to hang up.
Dishes. And here's why. Because our dishwasher has been acting up a little bit and we need to replace the heating element in the bottom. So it's not drying them off. So girl, they come out wet. Move. This is a hassle for me now.
You can
now I either got
a used dishwasher, like a good one.
Well, no, we have the coil. We just got to replace it.
I know, but like a better dishwasher than what you have.
Yeah, it's a very standard run of the mill dishwasher. I mean,
I bet
it ain't got no bells and
nice
whistles.
One for a price.
I'm sure. But I don't know. Because, when they come out wet, then I'm like, wait, I got to dry these by hand? That's I don't want to do that. But if you wash them in hot water and rinse them in hot water, then they dry in seconds.
Almost
no spots,
yes.
no nut. Yes.
Correct.
Move, dishwasher. I don't even, you're making this more of a hassle.
I'm not washing shit by hand. You can miss me. Okay. Miss me.
Okay. Alrighty.
But we be using dishes like crazy. So we always have a sink full of dishes that's ready to be loaded. So it's not like I'm stuffing the dishwasher with like 2 dishes and then starting it. Our dishwasher be full.
She be working overtime.
She needs a name. But she gets paid well.
In
gum.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your last PSA?
I have 2. I have 3 things that are related to white people specifically. Which one do I want? Which one do I want to use? Okay, black scents really be having y'all out here sounding drunk. You ever see a white person trying to use a black scent and they sound so ridiculous that they sound absolutely intoxicated?
They always sound ridiculous. I don't know if I've ever heard them sound
because you're
intoxicated.
It's not natural to you.
No.
So you're trying to put all of these inflections and different tones on stuff, and it sounds like you're just learning to speak today.
Who done learned you how to spoke?
Yeah. Cut it out right now.
Who did you hear do this?
Girl, it's girls online that I see all the time. It'll be a video that someone is probably reacting to, and that's why it's on my Explore page, because I don't have a whole bunch of nonsense on my stuff. And they'll be, just like, and I told him, just over the like we see right through this, and you sound stupid.
That reminds me of a video I saw recently. People are getting wild with these car dealership commercials, or like it was a video. It was like a split video to where he's reacting.
Okay.
to her. So this white girl's in her car, and I don't even remember what she said, but it was black sin bitch. And it was like, huh? Let me just say, she was like, what color should I get my nails next?
Oh my God.
And then he split to him. He said, I don't care, but I think you think you're black. He's white and he's country, but I think you think you're black. And then he said, come on down here to the so-and-so. And he's selling cars, sis. I've been seeing these and they are wild. They're like starting with these popular memes and then they switch over, but
they need the people will pay attention to the advertisement.
Yes, it's so good. I saw this one black girl had used a video where somebody kicked something or kicked somebody, and then she flew into the truck, the bed of a pickup truck. It was perfect. It was perfect. She was like, come on down to blah, blah, blah. It was funny.
That's hilarious. What I thought you were going to bring up was the dachshund that's the mechanic, and they got that song, if your car fucked up, don't panic. With these hands, baby, I can do magic. You ain't seen those?
No.
Jasmine, I will send it to you after this.
Okay.
It's this, a lot of people are using the sound, but it's this one guy who is actually a mechanic, and he has a dachshund. And he is... I mean, Jess, you got to see it. The dachshund is like standing up on stuff. I mean, it may be your alternator. I mean, it is hilarious, sis. Okay. And he does multiple videos. I will put you on.
I've seen a little chihuahua on stuff. Like,
you talking about he's a construction worker? The one that
yeah. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's cute.
No, it's not that. Yeah.
I should. And we love dog content.
Oh, do we? Ooh,
funny dog content.
Anyhow. Okay. Well, that's it. Ran a little over, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, follow us everywhere. And if you see something next week while scrolling online or something and you want us to talk about it, send it to us. We love listener suggestions. Tag us in it, send it to us in a DM, however you want to get it to us. And before you leave whatever app you're on, give us a 5-star rating and leave us a glowing review. We really appreciate it.
Thanks.
See you next week. Bye.
Deuces. Hopefully we'll put out something for y'all this weekend.
Girl, we'll see.